Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the audio edition because there is no video edition. Well, I mean, there's video. You're taking a look at something on your screen, the 5-card spread for today. Okay, gotcha. Or you got me. It is a video, sort of, kind of. But you're not going to see me. You're not going to really see any kind of action. It's just going to be those 5 cards. The point of all of this is to eliminate as much as we can distraction. We live lives full of distractions, and that's part of, quote unquote, the plan. If you have not yet figured it out, there are things going on in the world right now that are meant to tip the balance, change the basics upon which we live our lives. There is an attempt to take the game, change the rules as we're moving along. The purpose being that if we can confuse everybody, we can start changing things. We can start grabbing more power, more control. So here is just these 5 cards. This is what you focus on. My job is to inspire you. So this is going to be a different kind of tarot reading than what you're used to. It's going to be very clear, very succinct, very straight ahead. You're not going to have to guess the meaning. We have energy that we deal with on a day-to-day basis because I do a brand new read every day, 365. And today, the energy is fork in the road. Okay, fork in the road, choice. The numbers up on the left-hand side of the card are 13, 1 and 3. 1 meaning a beginning, 3 meaning some sort of collaboration. And since we are talking about manifesting, we're talking about you collaborating with you. Okay, it changes the traditional tarot meaning as opposed to some third party. You have your mind, your body, your spirit that needs some sort of alignment or realignment, as the case may be. By the way, you put the 1 and 3 together, that comes up to 4. That's stability. So you're ready to begin to collaborate with your different parts and pieces so you can have some stability, some security. Okay, that's a good start. Good card, too, by the way, if you have a chance to look at it. A lot going on. But we are talking about a fork in the road. And that brings up today's meme. It says, there are no half-truths. Halfway between the truth and a lie is still a lie. It's often wrong to believe that compromise is the best course of action. Much of the time, truth does not lie between 2 extreme points. The truth is one thing or another. Simple. But we apparently don't live in a world where that is valued anymore. The truth can be whatever we want it to be, whatever our political leaders say it should be, whatever the World Economic Forum says it should be. Whatever anybody else says it should be at any given time, that's the truth. Well, that's crazy. There are no half-truths. Halfway between a truth and a lie, still a lie. And that's what this card is all about. Fork in the road. You got to make a decision. You can't just simply stay here in the middle and do nothing. You got to make a choice. So, first card all the way to the left, the Hermit. The Hermit is turning inward. The Hermit is solitude, introspection, inner guidance. We all have this capacity. We all have this little, we'll call it a voice. It talks to us all the time. And it's always right. Always right. In fact, how many times have you said in your life, geez, I knew it, but I did it. It's your little voice talking to you. Let's say you're in a car, you're driving while we still can drive. Apparently 3-4 years down the road we're not going to be able to drive anymore, but while we can, You ever gone on a long trip and let's say you're driving in what is in the United States called the expressway, freeway, whatever, interstate, and you find that you've gotten to a destination or some place and you wonder how the hell you got there. You blacked out, so to speak, for a while. Could be 5 minutes, 15 minutes, half hour, whatever the case may be. You got from point A to point B and you don't know how the hell you got there. That's your inner voice. That's your subconscious. Subconscious is much more powerful than the conscious mind. In fact, 98% of all of your brain power is stored in your subconscious. So when you are driving and you get in kind of a hypnotic thing, your subconscious takes over. You can drive perfectly well. I've done this in rush hour in major cities where I was working at a certain job at a certain time, maybe let's say working overnight, so that in the morning I was tired. And somehow I got home in rush hour traffic. I didn't have any accidents, and I don't know how the hell I left work and got home. That's just some empty blank space. But yet I did it. You do the same thing. That's how powerful your inner voice is. So the hermit is trying to tap into that inner voice, that truth machine. Speaking of that, next card over is the King of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas, beliefs, usually from other people. But the king here is making a proclamation. You are the carrier of truth. You got to listen. That's why you need the hermit. You don't have a chance for a fork in the road. You got to go right, you got to go left. You got to make a decision. Well, to do that, you got to take a look at your subconscious with the hermit. When you do so, you're going to come up with a real basic truth, just like the King of Swords. And what that's truth going to allow you to do is make all the difference in the world. It's the Empress card. That's the next card. The Empress is fertile. She's abundant. Fertile just doesn't mean pregnant, although certainly it can, but it means fertile in terms of your imagination, in terms of your possibilities. Pregnant with possibilities. Well, since you have to make a decision and you're trusting your inner voice, you are going to come to a conclusion, some decision, some revelation that will allow you to tap into your Empress or abundance energy. Real important stuff. And then, of course, the final card is the Lovers. That's communication. It's harmony. It's union. But with yourself. In this case, we're talking manifesting. You're talking about the Lovers card. You loving yourself? Okay, fine. Appreciating yourself, valuing yourself, trusting yourself. Yeah, all of that. So you have to make a decision. It is coming up within the next month or 2 or 3, somewhere in the relatively near future. You're going to have to make a decision. You know you cannot not make a decision. You have to do it. You feel compelled. So tune in to your subconscious. Revelations will come to you. You will then see where you can make your life more abundant, make yourself more abundant, and you can step forward with that appreciation for your pregnant possibilities. It's a powerful read. Remember, there's no halfway truths. Halfway between a truth and a lie is still a lie. You're done with that. You have to find the truth. So that's the deal for today. More Tao Manifesting Tarot reading tomorrow because we have a brand new one every day, 365. Between now and the next time you and I talk tarot together, peace and blessings.